Hey guys, this is Heather Hope. Before we jump into the video, I wanted to remind you that coaching is now available. I took off about a year and a half from coaching and I came back stronger than ever, knowing so much more. But throughout this video, you'll see on the screen the options that I have for coaching. Right now I have email coaching and I do have private coaching for those who really want to have that support right next to you, really bashing your limiting beliefs, really digging into digging into all of your stuff, and not in a bad way, but in a very, very, very good way that will help you manifest a lot faster. So check that out. Everything is in the description box as well. You can email me to get more information or to sign up. And I am going to be opening up a VIP group very, very soon, and I will let you know. So on to the video. Hey, welcome back. This is Heather Hope with another video. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about stories. The stories that you create or people create that they make up. Okay, let me give you an example. I have a friend who, I want to change the story of this friend in the future, but I will do this example, and then I have to start working on bringing in a different version of him because it kind of drives me crazy. You'll see why in a minute. So he will talk to me and tell me what he thinks is going on with other people, and kind of, what is it called? Guess or assume, right? Assume, because I see it unfold in his life with people that he's talking about. And it's never of course it's never going to be, or it's hard to say this because I really want this to change, because it gets kind of tiresome listening to, because I know what he's doing. You know what I mean? Like, he's creating stories about people in his mind of why they're doing certain things or why they're showing up in a certain way. And I'm like, well, look at the stories you're creating. But since he doesn't really understand this yet, he doesn't quite get what I'm trying to say of, like, well, whatever you're thinking about them is how they're going to show up. Like, how logical does that sound to regular people who don't understand how this all works, right? So what I want you to do is to think about this, how you think about things, because it all matters. Every story you create, because it's kind of our human nature, I think, to do these things. Like, we're trying to figure things out. So a lot of times people will ask me, it doesn't happen very often ever anymore, of like, but you may do this to your friends, or ask your friends, or friends ask you, what do you think is going on with this person? Now, as a former therapist, that might be the reason why I'm asked this. And so, like, why do you think this person said this, and they've been showing up like this, and what do you think that's all about? What do you think is going on in their life? And I'm like, dude, I literally have no idea. Like, because I don't know this person and I don't know the whole story and blah, blah, blah. Right. And so, this is kind of the way, over the years or in the past, people would, try to diagnose, especially therapists or wannabe therapists would diagnose, celebrities based on what is portrayed to the public, based on nothing but that, not ever meeting the celebrity or evaluating or talking to them, like, right? So I would roll my eyes and get annoyed with that sort of behavior, because I think it's dangerous or ridiculous, among other fun words. But they would, like, oh, what was the diagnosis, or what is the, what are the issues with like Michael Jackson or whatever. And it's like, dude, you don't even know him. So how can you even say anything? You know what I mean? So people do this all the time. And so I want you to remember, or to look through your daily conversations with people, or yourself, and be like, oh, you know what? I totally create stories about people. So let me give you more concrete examples. Say a guy that you like, you haven't heard from him all day. So let's say you're manifesting an SP. You haven't heard from him all day. Or you texted him and you didn't hear back for hours. Look at what is going through your mind about that. You know what I mean? Because our mind will start thinking, oh no, where did he go? What's going on? Why, does he not like me anymore? Or is there someone else? All these stories, right? Instead, in this manifestation law of assumption world, you're better suited to be like, oh, you know what? He'll get back to me when he has a free moment. He's always thinking about me. No big deal. Literally not a big deal, because I have moments where I'm unavailable or really busy, and I can't get a hold of someone, or can't get back to someone, or I check my messages, I put my phone down and I walk away, and then I completely forget that someone had messaged me. Stuff like that. Like the benefit of the doubt. Abraham talks about that. And, and they say, when you give the benefit of the doubt, it's for yourself. So catch the stories that you are creating within your own mind, and only create stories that benefit your life, because those stories will start to unfold, because that's what you're focused on, and that's what you're creating, right? So don't go crazy with making up all these stories that do not benefit you, because I'm watching regular humans, right? That's what I call the people who don't know about all of this stuff that we know. I watch them create stories that unfold and do not benefit their lives at all. That it just makes their lives harder. And I just sit back and be like, there's not a whole lot I can do about it, because, I used to be that way too, right? Before we knew this, that's just kind of how a lot of us, not all of us, a lot of us used to do that. So be kind to people. I try to. But anyway, I had that idea tonight because whenever I'm on the phone with this particular person, and like I said, I'm going to stop talking about that, because I would like a different version to come in, different version of my friend to come in, so we can have a less analytical conversation and more positive. Things are going really, really well in our lives. People are showing up the way that we want them to. Everyone's amazing. Like those type of stories. That's what I love hearing. I really don't like hearing stories that are like negative and things are not working out. And especially when I see the roller coaster, because that's what I see. I see the roller coaster with this person of up and down, like good times, bad times, good times, bad times. And I see obviously we know the pattern, that if you just focus on the good and the good stories, then you're not going to have that roller coaster anymore. So, okay, guys, that is enough for today, and I will talk to you again next time. Bye.